start with a statement about today, and then there's the series, and then we'll have questions.
Yeah, very, very proud of this team today. Yesterday, after that close game, the way we pulled it out, could have been a day where they came in, just kind of reeling still from the night before. But they came out ready to play. I thought Nicole May threw extremely well with the 8 strikeouts and just keeping the ball on the ground for the most part. And one pitch got out on her, which is, not unheard of. It happens when you're facing a good hitting team like Texas. They are good. They have a lot of weapons, and you can feel that. But Nicole May had a good handle and feeding our infield ground balls. Defense again is just timely, and Grace Lyons and the rest are just excellent. So just a good team weekend. It is tough to sweep Texas. They're very good with a very good pitching staff. So I was really proud of this team and their fight and their hunger to just want to walk off victorious.
Patty, can you just talk about not just what Tiare did today, but her weekend as a whole? Saw the ball really well, like all weekend.
Yeah, she is heating up at the right time, and I think she's kind of excited about that, seeing the ball really well. And, elite hitters can't be elite every day or every weekend. It just doesn't work like that. But very rarely do you ever see Tiare have an off weekend. And if she thinks she has, I don't know it, because she just hits the ball so hard and well. But this weekend, I felt like Tiare and specifically Boone were kind of the engines that made this thing go. Along with Lee, and if I keep talking, I'll keep going down the lineup. But Tiare just stepped up in really timely situations.
Tiare, for you, not that you've been bad by any means, but perfect day today, the home runs. What were you seeing this weekend, but today as well?
I was just trusting in the game plan, being aggressive, playing free, and just know that I have someone in front of me and behind me who's going to do the same exact thing. So just there's no pressure, but just passing the bat along and letting us do our thing.
Just what were the emotions like this weekend? I mean, you had like the Friday atmosphere, the Saturday comeback. I mean, how drained are you?
I wouldn't really say drained. It was just so much fun seeing Sooner Nation come out. That Friday atmosphere was unbelievable. Just looking around, just felt like we were in the World Series again. But just coming the next day, just going out there and competing, trying to keep that same energy. But it was definitely a tough battle, tough fight. But it was such a fun weekend.
You talked about Grace a little bit. Obviously, she had the error yesterday, but then she comes back today, makes a couple of diving stops, helps turn the play.
I want you to show me a shortstop that's better. I don't think I've seen one in my days of coaching. And I mean, everybody, I'm not saying you, but just everybody is shocked when she has an error. But these are tough plays. These are big, tough plays that she's making, and making some just. Again, it's timing is everything. Like laying out and flipping it to Tiare at second just killed a rally. Like she's killing rallies with these big plays. But she is so valuable to this team. Not just offensively, but I mean defensively, she's a star, and she is kind of let's say she just is the one that kind of controls the infield and talks a lot to these guys. Her and Tiare are such a great combination up the middle, but Grace is one of the best I've ever seen.
Tiare, you guys had to go for the shortest weather delay you'll see. It was almost just more annoying than anything else to have to just come off the field, come back on. What was that just 30 minutes like?
Yeah, we wanted to keep going. You saw us go out there a little bit early because we just wanted to get back on the field and get that momentum back. But it's definitely something that we just wanted to keep going and keep playing for sure.
Patty, how neat was it to end the game for Sydney to have that hit?
Oh man, I think we all, the dugout, the coaches. She's been struggling a bit, and it's hard when you're a freshman and you just have an elite season, and then you come back the next year and you think it's supposed to just happen like that again, and then if it isn't, then you start trying harder, working harder. where things aren't as natural. But I feel like she's starting to come out of this some and gain her confidence. I saw Boone in her ear a lot this weekend, specifically today, and I just hope that really opens up the door for her. We were in the locker room and we kind of praised her, and she's clapping for herself, so that means all is good. We're good.
Tiare, Texas scored first in all 3 games this weekend. You guys were able to fight back. Talk about that a little bit. You know, what's kind of the mindset of this team when you go down early, and how are you able to fight back?
No harm, no foul. We just went out there. We knew we were going to score, but just kind of taking it and said, all right, like, it's time to fight now. So just using that just to go maybe just a little bit harder. But it was nothing that didn't faze us, so we just kept playing our game.
Patty, did you learn anything new about the team throughout this weekend? Like, is there a box you hadn't checked off yet? Like, how you feel about
No, there are a couple things that I know on the defensive side I want to work on. A few things that we need to get worked out. I know offensively we're always working and preparing for what we're facing next. But I'd say the one thing that this team has is just the ability to turn a game around on a dime. So you score first, oh really? You know, it's if they could talk and say it out loud, that's almost what it seems like. You score first, you scored 3, watch this. And they'll score 4. And the ability to respond and as a team, I mean, they just keep handing the bat down, or big time play brings them in, momentum, they build momentum in their dugout as well. It's not something every team can do, but this team does it almost like it's nothing, and that makes them different. That's what makes them different.
Patty, you mentioned how hard it is to sweep a team as good as Texas. Considering the week that was, any sweeter?
No, just happy that we are moving on and we're 6-0 and we're going into another tough weekend. So we just take it one weekend at a time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.